Hello, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video I'm gonna be doing basically I'm just gonna do a tier list for the fruits values on GPO, because a lot of people don't know the value in trading for it and what is like the highest valued fruit in mythical and legendaries, basically everything. So I'm gonna be clearing all that, but before that I'm going to be telling who is the winner of the last giveaway for 500 Robux, so which is shown on the name screen right here. So if you are that person, make sure you comment under this video within 1 or 2 days. If you don't, then I will have to probably cancel out the giveaway. So make sure you give out your Discord in the comments as well, otherwise you are not liable for the giveaway. So the next thing that I'm going to be telling you guys about is that I'm going to be creating a new Discord server, so make sure you join it. And before we get on further with the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this with your friends, and just stay tuned because I'm going to be doing massive giveaways further in the videos. I'm gonna work my way from up to down. Should I do from downward? Yeah. So F is going to be the least valued and A is obviously going to be the most valued. So let's start with the leastest value. So basically there are 2 or 3 fruits that fall into this category because they have no use even in game and neither in the trade. So I'm going to be showing you which one. So first is obviously going to be Bari, because Bari is not a good dealt fruit at all. It probably has just 2 or 3 moves and it has 0 trade value. Like you can hand out to people this for like free. It's not even worth 1 root. So this is probably gonna fall in this category. And next I'm going to be adding I think Gomu, but Gomu is actually pretty valuable, but still it's not as valuable to be in the E section. So I'd say that this is probably much more, this has a lot of value more than Bari, but it still falls in this category. Now another fruit that falls in this category is going to be Goro, because Goro is also again not a good fruit, and it's going to be the second least good fruit in this section, and it's not a good fruit as well, and neither is it like based in values good trade. So these are possibly the ones for this side for the F. Now the ones for the E side, these are better than this one, and these are actually usable. You can use this. They are pretty good fruits. So the first one is going to be Yomi. Yomi is a pretty good dealt fruit. I used it to start off, and it's the best fruit. Not the best, but it's a pretty good fruit for grinding levels, as well as Bomu. Bomu is the best fruit for dungeons and all, and you can just do a lot of stuff with Bomu. So it's a really good fruit. It has AoE damage as well, so I'd say Bomu does lie in this category. Now let's go with the D section of this video. So D is gonna be obviously a lot better than these. It's gonna be a pretty big jump actually. So this is epic and this is probably rare, and then the Zushi is going to be in the D section. It's legendary. It's the least actually, my bad. It's the least valued legendary, and it basically does not have that much value. So this probably lies in this. Zushi is a pretty good fruit as well. You can do dungeons and stuff with it. PvP not really, but dungeons can be done with Zushi, and it's a pretty good trade if you get like let's see, at least like 5 or 6 SP. So if you get that, I say you should do it. It's a pretty good trade, or at most 7 SP if you want to ask for more. So the next fruit that lies in the D section is Itto. So Itto does lie, actually it's a bit higher than Zushi, because it's not really a good fruit at all, but it just has a lot more value than Zushi. So I'd say that it should fall in this category. And I'm also going to be adding Goro to this, because Goro again, it does not have that much, like, it's not that much good of a fruit. to use, but it has a lot more value than Zushi and Itu. Like if someone gives you Zushi and Itu for a Gura, then you should probably do it. It's a pretty good trade. In the next section, however, it's a really big jump, because even if you trade all of these, you're not going to get even one of these fruits that I'm going to be listing up here. So first is going to be let's see, I think Suna should be the first one. Suna's a pretty like decent fruit to use, not really for dungeons and PP, but for grinding it's decent. And Hiei is also like an okay fruit for grinding, but it's not, these are not like the best fruits to use. They're just really high. You could get like the fruit bag for both of them. Like Suna's worth a fruit bag and some ads, and so is Hiei, like a decent ads and fruit bag. Now I would also like to add let's see, we can also actually, in this list I'm going to be adding Goro, because Goro is actually, just so you know, if you add Hiei, Suna and Hiei, you can get Goro easily, but you can't add all of these items and get one of these items at all, because these are a pretty high jump, and Goro is also a pretty good food for dungeons, PvP and grinding. So if you need to grind levels and all that stuff, I'd say go for Goro and then continue your trades, because it's a really good fruit. And the next fruit is going to be Pika. Pika is like one of the best fruits, like, because it has the fastest flight and all, and it's just overall a pretty good fruit. And next to it should be Magu, because Magu is also a pretty good fruit. I'm using it. You can walk on water just like here with it, but it's a pretty good fruit, and I actually love it. The next fruit is going to be Paw. Actually, Paw is not that valuable. Kage. Kage is a lot valuable than Paw. You can get Paw and good ads for Kage, and I'd say that's a pretty good fruit. Now, after that comes Mira. Mira is also a pretty good fruit. It's similar to Magu, but it doesn't have a flight, and some moves are different, but it's basically just flame and flame. So basically Mira is going to line that value. Now after, like, Mira is a pretty good fruit, honestly. You can use it, but it does use a lot of stamina, just so that you keep in mind. So the next fruit is going to be Paw in this category, because Paw is also a pretty good fruit, and it has a lot of value as well. It's lower than Mira, a lot lower, but it's still a lot. So the next is going to be the best valued fruit. First is going to be Tori. It's not as much value as the next fruit, but it's basically the second most valued, and it's worth a lot. It's not really worth Pika, Magu, Kage and all that stuff, but it's worth a lot. It has raised a lot in values. So the next after that is going to be Mochi. Mochi has increased a lot in value, and it's probably worth 2 Ulting Eyes if I'm not wrong, but you could easily get 2 Ulting Eyes. So that was just it for today's video. Now if you liked the video, make sure you subscribe and share this with your friends. Peace.